Hello, students. Welcome to the fourth session of Why Do We Fall Ill? In this session, we'll be discussing about infectious agents. Organisms are classified into various categories. Organisms that can cause diseases are also found in a wide range of such categories of classification. Some of them are viruses, some are bacteria, some are fungi, some are single celled animals or protozoans. Some diseases are also caused by multicellular organisms such as worms of different kinds. Diseases caused by the viruses are common cold, influenza, dengue fever, and AIDS. Diseases like typhoid fever, cholera, tuberculosis, and anthrax are caused by bacteria. Many common skin infections are caused by different kinds of fungi. Protozoan microbes cause many familiar diseases such as malaria and Kala Azar. All of us have also come across intestinal worm infections as well as diseases like elephantiasis caused by different species of worms. Let's have a glance of some of the infectious agents. Here is a picture of SARS viruses coming out of the surface of an infected cell. The white scale line represents 500 nanometers, which is half a micrometer, which is thousandth of a millimeter. The scale line gives an idea how small the things we are looking at are. Here is the picture of Staphylococci, the bacteria which can cause acne. The scale of the image is indicated by the line at top left, which is 5 micrometer long. Leishmania is the protozoan that causes Kala Azar. The organisms are oval shaped and each has one long whip like structure. One organism is dividing while a cell of immune system has gripped on two whips of the dividing organism and is sending cell processes up to eat up the organism. The immune system cell is about 10 micrometers in diameter. Here is a picture of trypanosoma, the protozoan organism which is responsible for sleeping sickness. The organism is lying next to a saucer-shaped red blood cell to give an idea of the scale. Let's look into the picture of an adult roundworm from the small intestine. The ruler next to it shows 4 centimeters to give us an idea of the scale. Why is it important that we think of these categories of infectious agents? The answer is that these categories are important factors in deciding what kind of treatment to use. Members of each one of these groups, viruses, bacteria, and so on, have many biological characteristics in common. All viruses, for example, live inside host cells, whereas bacteria very rarely do. Viruses, bacteria, and fungi multiply very quickly, while worms multiply very slowly in comparison. Taxonomically, all bacteria are closely related to each other than to the viruses and vice versa. This means that many important life processes are similar in the bacteria group but are not shared with the virus group. As a result, drugs that block one of these life processes in one member of the group is likely to be effective against many other members of the group. But the same drug will not work against a microbe belonging to a different group. You all have heard about antibiotics. Antibiotics commonly block biochemical pathways like respiration, synthesis of cell wall, etc., which are important for bacteria. Many bacteria, for example, make a cell wall to protect themselves. The antibiotic penicillin blocks the bacterial processes that build the cell wall. As a result, The growing bacteria become unable to make cell walls and die easily. Human cells do not make a cell wall anyway, so penicillin cannot have such an effect on us. Penicillin will have this effect on any bacteria that use such processes for making cell walls. Similarly, many antibiotics work against many species of bacteria rather than simply working against one. But viruses do not use these pathways at all, and that is the reason why antibiotics do not work against viral infections. If we have a common cold, taking antibiotics does not reduce the severity or the duration of the disease. However, if we also get a bacterial infection along with the viral cold, taking antibiotics will help. Even then, the antibiotic will work only against the bacterial part of the infection, not the viral infection. In this session, you have learned about the importance of knowing the infectious agents. With this, we come to the end of today's session. Thank you and have a great day.